Hi, my name is Irma. I grew up as an adopted child, blessed with good parents. But the feeling of abandonment and unworthiness is something that stuck with me throughout my life. I went searching for that illusion of acceptance by the wrong people, the wrong crowds, and in the wrong ways. All throughout high school, this need for acceptance grew more and more, and I found it in the wrong places. I discovered alcohol in early stages of high school. It was my way of escaping and numbing, and I could socialize, and I felt that acceptance that I was longing for. I intentionally strayed away from the known, which I didn't like, and I created my own reality through alcohol, and then drugs came along. I went to NMMU to study art after high school. In my first year, I met my birth mother, who wasn't much different than me. She was kind of stuck with the same problem of alcoholism and addiction. And in my third year, I lost her also due to addiction. She was 38 when she passed. At the same year, in my third year, we found out my mother was diagnosed with terminal cancer. And I was very angry at God. She passed away about a year and 2 months later, a month before my graduation, which my father attended alone. And that was losing two mothers in the span of 2 years was at that stage, it was just too much for me. My mom was my angel my whole life. I couldn't imagine my life without her. And so after that, everything spiraled out of control. I was in and out of rehabs and relapsed more times than I can recall or remember. And I just strayed away from everything that I knew was right. And I was so lost. In 2019, I met Daniel, my fiance, at a rehab that he was working at the time. Not too long after that, we started our own business together. And we weren't really ready for that, for the responsibilities of that. Things were going well for a while, and then we both ended up relapsing. It wasn't long after that we found out I was pregnant. The day on the 12th of April 2022, we rushed to hospital in the morning, and Elijah was ready to come, but we lost him that day. At that stage, I felt that only God is to blame for this. After we lost Elijah, and our lives just deteriorated for the worst. We ended up at staying in a drug house. At that stage, that was where Daniel followed before me, and he rediscovered God in a small little Gideon's Bible. He discovered in amidst all the chaos. He started going to church. I only followed about 2 or 3 months later, and without my knowing, Daniel signed me up for a church camp for the ladies of the church. I was scared out of my wits because I'm going to have to leave alcohol behind. I'm going to have to leave cigarettes behind. I'm going to have to go and expose my vulnerabilities for a whole weekend with people I don't know. I didn't know a single soul on that camp. And that's where God found me, or where I found God, was on that weekend. That weekend, there was a change in me. God spoke with me in ways that I never thought possible. I was supposed to be in withdrawals. There were no withdrawals that took place. What happened that weekend was a miracle. I don't have words for it. That's all I can say. I haven't touched alcohol or any narcotics or any sedatives or anything of the sort since that weekend, where Jesus came to fetch me and I surrendered to him. That feeling of being lost is gone. It's been found in a new happiness and a new peace that I have within me, knowing that I'm a child of God and he accepts me and every part of me just as I am. I want to give thanks to the people that led me, that God used to lead me and carry me through to where I am today. Through Daniel, the love of my life, through my father, through Dr. Harot, Berta and Ben Hein and Hildegard and Mervyn and Charlene and Corleo and Jacques and Tian and the people at our life group and at our church. Thank you to all of you, and I am so thankful that God is my Lord and Savior, and that I am blessed to be here today, and I'm saved.